It is hard to be like a woman. You must think like a man, act like a lady, look like a young girl, and work like a horse. Today we are here to give credit to the nameless. We are here to give young women a voice. Whether the struggle is being the perfect student,
how women are portrayed in the media,
judgment, self-esteem, or cutting.
Young women have to know that we all have a voice. We need to stand together and stand true to ourselves. Some materials in this performance are original, and others are from Jodi Picoult, Hannah Butler, and an anonymous blogger.
So, I was reading The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. You know, that modern classic everyone should read. Well, if there's anything that really caught my attention, it's when Daisy was talking about Gatsby, about her daughter, saying, "And I hope she is a fool. That is the best thing a girl can be, a beautiful little fool." Well, women have been struggling for gender equality for centuries. And Daisy is a cunning, intelligent lady, yet she is reinforcing the subordinate role women play onto her daughter in an already sexist world. What does that say about the way women have been conditioned to back down in a man's world? To submit one to the standards of society? Here you have one of the most widely read novels in all of American literature. Every high schooler in the nation is going to read the words of F. Scott Fitzgerald. Every girl is going to read the words, "It's better to be stupid, ignorant, foolish, because life will be better that way." That's it. We will never be more than stupid, insignificant, ignorant little fools.
I've always been academically inclined.
Good job changing it up.
School has always been my high point. I've never been a sporty child. I've tried out softball, dance, track, cross country, basketball, any sport you can think of. The only thing I've connected to outside of academics is music. I love to sing, dance, act, and perform in front of an audience. I love public speaking and performing on stage, whether it be show choir, jazz band, a play, or a musical. Music seems to be my escape from everything else in life. Students aren't pressured as much in music. In school, I've always felt pressured to be a great student. I've always needed to get to the A's, and when I got in high school, I learned to accept the B's. I've always pressured myself to be an amazing student. I realize some subjects are weaker than others, but I punish myself when I see that C on a test. I won't really accept anything less than what I know I can do. The thing is, I do this to myself. My parents expect me to be a good student, but I'm the one that gets to me the most. I stress myself out. I'm stressed out most of the time. I'm stressed out right now. The only thing that seems to take away my stress is music. Even if we are competing for grand champion or a state title, I can keep calm and collected. I really enjoy school, but sometimes it gets to me. I need a source of relief. If I don't find some sort of freedom, I feel trapped in my own mind.
That looks really good.
Music frees me from that. I don't really have to think about it. Music just flows through me when I sing or play. But singing won't improve your chances of getting an A on that anatomy final. Playing the trumpet won't help you get a high score on your AP Literature test. Acting won't improve your ACT score. I wish I could just sing my worries away, but I can't. Life isn't a musical.
High school can be tough. Having to deal with school and activities, but the most stressful part are the people. You can't go a single day without feeling like everyone is noticing every little thing about you. Your hair doesn't look good, or your clothes aren't in style. When you walk down those hallways, it feels like each person that looks at you finds something wrong with you. Each thought increases your own insecurities. And the more insecure we are, the more we judge others to try and feel better about ourselves. Judging is almost like human nature to us. It comes so easily, and we can't help but ridicule someone when we see them wearing a dirty, ripped-up shirt. It's sad, but it's what we do. And our judgment only drags people further and further down until all of those judgments weigh them down so heavily, they can't stand back up.
I heard some people talking in the hallway. They were gossiping about a girl. Could it be me? The girl they were describing definitely sounded like me. A pushover, ugly, stupid girl. I know they were talking about me. Who else could they be talking about? I wish I had confidence. I wish I could walk right up to those girls and see if they really were talking about me. But I'm a coward, so I won't. used to thinking these things all the time.
Why don't people like me?
Why won't guys ask me out?
What's wrong with me?
Every morning, I cover myself with lots of makeup because I'm embarrassed of my appearance. I put on the fanciest clothes I can afford, which are not very fancy. They're just secondhand clothes from a thrift shop. Then, I go over what I'll say to people, so I don't mess up and seem even dumber than I already am. I don't trust myself. At school, in the hallway, people smile and wave at me. Why? Why would they want to interact with me? I'm a nobody. Don't they realize that? A girl that talks to me sometimes, Ashley, walked over to me. Why does she even bother? Then she hugged me. She wasn't afraid to touch me. Then she introduced me to her friends. Before she told them my name, she said, "This is my friend." I got an amazing feeling inside. Someone liked me. She really, truly liked me. But then I thought, maybe she's only saying that to seem like a people person. To show that she could even be friends with someone like me. I must be getting used. That's the only explanation. I thought to myself, I'm garbage. I am nothing. That day, I went home and cried myself to sleep. I hate being myself.
I hate myself.
I hate myself. I hate myself. I hate myself.
God, I am so sick and tired of being like this. Why can't I just be pretty and perfect like everyone else? I didn't ask to be like this. And now, there's no way out except... People always want to know what it feels like. So I'll tell you. There's a sting when you first slice, and then your heart speeds up when you see the blood because you know you've done something you shouldn't have. And yet you've gotten away with it. Then you sort of go into a trance because that bright red line is dazzling. Like a higher out on a map that you want to follow to see where it leads. And God, the sweet release. It's the best way I can describe it. Kind of like a balloon that's tied to a little kid's hand, which somehow breaks free and floats to the sky. You know that balloon is thinking, I don't belong to you after all. And at the same time, do they really have any idea how beautiful it is up here? And then the balloon remembers, after the fact, it has a wicked fear of heights. When reality kicks in, you grab some toilet paper or a paper towel. Better than a washcloth because the stains never come out 100%. You press hard against the cut. You can feel your embarrassment. It's a backbeat underneath your pulse. Whatever relief there was a minute ago congeals, like cold gravy, into a fist in the pit of your stomach. You literally make yourself sick because you promised yourself last time, and once again, you let yourself down. So you hide the evidence of your weakness under layers of clothes long enough to cover the cuts, even if it's summer and no one's wearing long sleeves or jeans. You throw the bloody tissues into the toilet and watch the water go pink before you flush them into oblivion, and you wish it really were that easy.
Everything's gonna be okay.
Darling, you don't have to feel insecure about
Being perfect.
how women are portrayed in the media.
People judging you, not being good enough.
You are so beautiful and strong. We are all here for you because we love you.
Nobody is perfect, and I hope you realize this. It is impossible for someone to have the perfect hair,
The perfect teeth, the perfect grades, the perfect body. Everyone and everything has flaws. Even the celebrities we look up to. Perfect doesn't exist. I hope you can remind yourself every day that perfect is something you shouldn't wish you could achieve. Because you are you, and that in itself is perfect and wonderful. A mirror is just a mirror.
Self-image is just a figment of the media.
Everyone needs a way to express themselves and release their inner demons, like music does for me.
And struggles are something everyone has to deal with.
However difficult that may seem.
Ultimately, a mirror is just a mirror. A canvas for my Maybelline in the mirror. A project for my hair machine in the mirror. A mannequin to display my clothes. A statue that fits on my toes.
Art for the world to judge, critique, and see in the mirror. A selfish act to waste my time in the mirror. To make sure that I look just fine in the mirror. But I've been there before, crying on the bathroom floor. But now, what I really, truly see
Is me.